Hey YouTube, BeginDid73 making another comparison video, and today I'll be looking at the ZTO350 and the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Now, I see these knives, people are always, trying to decide between either one. Should I get the ZT, should I get the Para 2? They are very similar in terms of price and whatnot, size to steel, etc., country of origin. They are similar, but they're also very different from each other, hence why I'm doing this video. So, first off, one thing that's funny is most people say, oh, the ZT is more hard to use. And I will say that it is probably tougher in terms of like blade thickness, but interestingly enough, the Para 2 is thicker, so you can see that. The tip, however, on the ZT is thicker than that on the Para 2. So, you can see that? They're focusing? Yeah. So you can see that tip is thicker, but overall blade stock, the Para 2 is a hair thicker. In terms of handle thickness, they're about the same. Blade length, the Para 2 is, I think, it's about a 1/4 inch longer. In terms of cutting edge, however, the ZT has much, much more. So let's line those up. That's them lined up, you can see. And with the recurve, the ZT has a lot more cutting edge. So that's interesting. In terms of handle space, the ZT does have a shorter handle. You can see that's it. The handle in my hand right there. And the handle on the Para 2 choked back. So Para 2 has a bit more handle. In terms of weight, the ZT is a lot heavier. Probably about double that of the Para 2, simply because it has dual thick full stainless steel liners that aren't milled out very much. Obviously the ZT is an assisted opener, and the Spyderco just uses the spider hole, obviously. In terms of width when they're closed, the ZT is wider, as you can see in some parts. In some parts they're about the same, some parts are not. Mostly down here by the end of the handle, the ZT is wider. And lanyard hole on the Para 2 is much larger, as you can see. And they do both have 4-way clips, so that's nice. Warranty, I'd say I'd probably give that to the ZT. I mean, you can pretty much do anything to this knife and they'll replace it, whereas the Para 2 has a fairly limited warranty. The ZT, you can get special versions, like this is the LMAX composite blade, very cool. You can get it in ZDP composite blade, full ZDP, but most commonly it'll be an S30V. That's the price that's comparable to the version and price comparable to the Para 2. And so, in terms of steel, I mean, they're both good in terms of their heat treat. Kershaw, ZT, and Spyderco do a very good job. Sorry about that bump. Which one feels higher quality? Honestly, they feel about the same, in my opinion. It really just depends on which knife you want, Do you want the knife that's more of a slicer with a thin tip that'll probably cut better than the ZT, I imagine, but it won't have that strong tip. It doesn't have that heft to it, all that. So there's that. Or if you want the knife that feels tougher, has that substantial feel to it, the ZT is actually, I mean, it's funny, it's a smaller knife, but it feels really big because it's wide. It's wide this way, and it has some weight to it. So, I mean, the ZT feels very substantial in the hand. And honestly, I mean, I think they're both good knives. They have their differences from each other. So, I mean, if you can swing it, I mean, you might want to get both. But I really couldn't choose between either. I mean, I've carried both for about the same amount of time, and I like both. They're just different from each other. So, hope people find that informative. I know that a lot of people waffle between these two in terms of their choice. They don't know which to get. So, hopefully, the people who are on the fence have been swayed either way. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Any comments, feel free to leave them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.